Alright everybody, welcome back to another episode of Weeb Psycho TV. In this video, I'll be talking about a web novel that in my opinion isn't talked about enough, and it's an absolute masterpiece. I know you guys might be thinking that's a bold claim, but give me till the end of the video to decide if you agree or don't agree. So before I get started, I want to remind you guys to go subscribe to my channel, especially for those who keep coming back. YouTube tells me only 22% of people who watch my videos actually subscribe to my channel, so go subscribe. Our new milestone goal is 2,500 subs by July, so keep sharing and liking each and every video so we can grow even faster. Also, don't forget to check out our Discord server to find even more like-minded people and authors so we can all talk about anything and everything web novel. Our Discord server is growing so fast. Our community is becoming a place where established authors and new authors can exchange pointers and advice. Also, it's a place where authors can ask readers for feedback and ideas. Readers can also speak with other readers whether they're new to the web novel realm or not. All are welcome. So without further ado, let's get started with the video. If you're new or a returning viewer to my channel, welcome to Weeb Psycho TV, where we explore the world of web novels together. So for this video, the web novel I'm talking about is The Mech by Xlore. For those who have been on my channel since the beginning, you know this isn't the first time that I'm talking about this web novel. Reason being, I feel like this web novel isn't talked about enough. I'm gonna say something that's quite bold. Some of you might agree and some of you might not. Let me know in the comments. The Mech is the greatest sci-fi saga ever. I will explain why I think this further in the video. But let me give you guys a few details about the novel first. At the time of this recording, it has 2,694 chapters, an average of 4.65 stars, and 24.3 million views on Webnovel. To my fellow readers and viewers, please don't get intimidated by the chapter count. Take your time with this story. It doesn't need to be binged. Though it definitely can be though, depending on what's on your to-do list. I won't go into too much detail in this video, but check out my other video on this web novel and then come back to this video. I'll display a link to it in the right corner. But for those who aren't going to check out this video, I guess I can sort of give a brief rundown. The story takes place in the distant future, where humanity has taken our species to space and we have colonized and explored numerous space clusters and galaxies. The current era that the story takes place in is called the Age of Mechs. Humanity is obsessed with mech designs and the engineers and designers behind them. Our protagonist Vess Larkinson is a mech designer and starts designing very unique mechs after he receives his mech design system. He has founded his mech design company and continues to build his company, his family, and his own power with the power of his mech innovations. One thing that this novel does different to a majority of other web novels is that it doesn't center around a main character that gains power individually like strength or cultivation or summoning. For lack of a better word, it isn't a shonen web novel. This novel is for people who appreciate design, engineering, and theoretical sci-fi technology. This is the novel's greatest strengths. We needed a novel that doesn't just focus on the MC's strength, but what his mind can create through his mechs, also the organizations, influence, and relationships he creates throughout his travels and adventures. If you're just starting this web novel and you hope for him to pilot a mech that he creates, then spoiler alert, he doesn't. He's strictly a designer and engineer. Though there are some instances where he goes through experiences that can help him simulate the experience of piloting a mech so that he can create better mechs. Just a quick reminder before we continue with the video. If you appreciate my content and the effort I put into these videos, then leave a like on this video. It will be greatly appreciated. Also, I know there are some readers out there who haven't actually created a web novel account yet. I would really appreciate it if you go and use my affiliate link down below to create your account on Webnovel. Thank you. Alright, back to the video. One thing that resonates with me and maybe others is that he's constantly trying to innovate his mechs through genuine experiments. The system has little to no influence on how he acts and doesn't push the plot. The system is used to start his growth and supplement his mech designer path. The MC knows not to become dependent on the system he's provided and does his best not to. Another thing that excites me about this web novel is that we are only 2,600 or more chapters in, and the author has let us know that the story is only 25% complete at most. And also that he plans to write at least 10,000 chapters. That has to be a world record of some kind. This sci-fi novel has the potential to be the One Piece of web novels in a way that it may never end. If you're considering reading this novel, I highly suggest that my readers start the story as soon as possible and catch up, so it'll be easier to keep up with the latest chapter releases. It might be kinda grueling to start this story once this web novel chapter count reaches over 5,000 chapters, so start as soon as possible. These current chapters are absolutely crazy, so catch up when you can, so I have more people on my Discord server to talk to about it. Oh yeah, if you enjoy discussing web novels, go join our Discord server, where we can talk about web novels and all the latest chapter releases. Alright, let's get back to the video. I feel like the story is best enjoyed as a steady read. It has a quality that is top quality. I don't think I have ever seen a grammatical error in this novel. As for the story, it isn't fast-paced, it has a gradual development. In my opinion, we don't see enough of these kinds of web novels. The story has constant development and constant adversaries to match up. The MC is nowhere near being overpowered, which is a good tell that the story is going to be here for a while. I did note before that certain arcs felt slow at the time, but looking back, they're very much necessary in how they contribute to world building and the overall plot. There are some parts of the story that can be binged faster than others though, especially when there are mech battles, starship battles, cosmic conflicts, or when our main character is innovating his mechs to be even more deadly. I want to give a quick kudos to the author Xlore for writing a web novel that has relaxed and smooth transitions with clear descriptions for the characters, mechs, and building processes. And the epic battle scenes of the novel are amazing to see for someone who isn't a professional writer. Furthermore, since this is a sci-fi novel, there are many chapters consisting of information being told to us so that we can understand the sci-fi technology and also flesh out many of the different sci-fi concepts. But the author does a great job intertwining that into the story, because you'll need to understand it to fully enjoy the story. I like to call these chapters the passive chapters. Since the Mech Touch universe is really big, there are many different worldviews and cultures that have spawned out of human exodus from a single planet species. These many worldviews and cultures contribute to a fully immersive universe with unlimited potential in the different type of people, aliens, and other entities you might find in this universe. But of course, the Mech Touch isn't a perfect web novel. I mean, even though I made a whole video talking about how good it isn't for everybody, and I acknowledge that. Everybody has their own unique opinion about it, but I think it should be appreciated for the unique sci-fi web novel gem it is. But what do I know? I'm just a weeb called Weeb Psycho. If you've made it this far in the video, go like this video before you forget. This helps me tremendously. And it's 100% free, so go hit that like button. Before I end this video, I'd like to remind you guys once again about the new Discord server link in the description down below, as well as my other social media accounts that you can go follow are down there too. If you feel like supporting and investing in the development of this channel, check out my Patreon down below. Thank you so much for all the support. See you next video. Welcome to the 18th ever after show of Weeb Psycho TV. As usual, this is part of the video where we have a little fun down in the comments. So for today's thing, in the comments section, I want all of you guys who made it to the end of the video to fill the comments section with, "The age of mechs is here." So if you enjoyed the video or want to support my channel, simply comment, "The age of mechs is here." And I'll definitely heart those comments, because I appreciate everybody who stays till the end of my videos. Alright, see ya, till next time.